Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening so far. Want to welcome anybody in who's watching, or anybody who shows up. Yeah, today I'm gonna do some more Borderlands. I don't even know what I'm gonna do in Borderlands. All I know is I wanted to stream tonight. This was like the very definition of a last minute stream for me. I don't even think I normally stream this late. But yeah, I was just like, you know what? Let's do a stream. Even though I feel very tired today, let's do one. I didn't want that to stop me. You know what I mean? Because that tends to stop me. Just me, you know, if like I'm feeling tired at all. Usually that's like my sign to just like not do a stream, because in the past when I've done streams when I'm tired, I mean typically, hell, I even stream a lot when I'm tired, but like most of my streams I think I'm tired, to be honest. But there's been certain streams in the past where they just, I don't know, I don't feel like they've gone very well, so bear with me on this one. Hope I don't say anything stupid, you know. Let's hope I can articulate my words, you know, properly. So, let's see. Professor Sprinkles, how you doing? You plan on playing some Resident Evil in preparation for Requiem? Probably, actually. Maybe I'll even do some Resident Evil tonight. I'm not even sure if I'm going to fully do Borderlands tonight. Again, this is very last second, guys. I didn't even really get time to think about this, so this is just kind of my go-to, you know? For when I really don't know what I want to do, so. But yeah, you guys can throw some suggestions out there. I've got a few things installed. Not really a lot installed on this PC, but I do have Resident Evil 5 installed. I could do more Mercenaries or something. Whoops. You know, I could like start, you know, a campaign playthrough for lulz. Probably not finish it, just start one, you know. I mean, maybe it will turn into a full thing. I have no idea. As far as Resident Evils go, let's see, I have Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 2 Remake installed. Those are the only two I've installed currently. So maybe I could do something on one of those. I don't know. For now, I'm going to do a little bit of Borderlands, probably some armory farming. That's kind of what I'm thinking today. But yeah, bear with me on the stream, because, yeah. Like I said, I'm and by tired, I mean like really tired, honestly. Like I really should not be streaming right now, but I was like, I just really wanted to, you know what I mean? I didn't want it to get in the way, because again, I feel like it tends to get in the way a lot of the time when I want to stream. And I think that's kind of fair, but I feel like sometimes I just need to fucking buckle up, you know? And just do it. Just fucking do it. Even if the stream goes to shit or something, I don't know. Supersonic, how you doing? Welcome on in. Let's actually, let's go ahead and boot up the game. Also, you'll notice that, well, for one, you'll notice a black screen for a second. Normally, I'd be on the screen right now, like you'd see my face and everything, but, yeah, I'm actually not using my webcam this time, just because, well, let's just say I got my hair cut, and, well, the haircut is great. Looks great. It's just, I dyed my hair afterward, or re-dyed it, because if you guys don't know, you know, I dye my hair black. It's not naturally this color. I mean, I'm sure most of you know this at this point, but anyway, in case you didn't, there you go. But I ended up, you know, dyeing it again, because obviously I want to, you know, get my hair cut. Obviously, I'm gonna need to do that. And we use this dye that's pretty cheap. You know, it's different from the normal one that I use, the normal brand. So it ended up kind of being a little blotchy, you know, spotty and stuff, and it kind of got on my face a little bit. So I just decided, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a little embarrassing. So that's why you're not seeing my face today. I'll I'm hoping that kind of goes away, you know, as I like continue to wash my hair and wash my face, it'll go away. But yeah, I'm definitely not using that brand of dye again. Let's see, where is my controller? Oh, there it is. Jesus, not even. Don't even have that ready. Do you plan on playing Borderlands 4? At some point, I would like to play Borderlands 4. Again, I've talked about this before, but like, I'm kind of interested in it. You know, I wasn't really interested at all before the game came out, but I've heard decent things about it, so I might. But it's not enough to warrant like the full price tag for me. You know, the $70 or $80 or however much it is. Like it's not enough for me to purchase it at full price right now. So I'm gonna wait till a sale. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and do some more Mordecai. We'll farm the armory on him for now. I don't know if I'll just do the armory the whole time though. We'll just go with the flow on this one, guys. You know, it'll be super chill. Also, this is probably a mistake, but this is my second cup of coffee. I know you guys can't see it. I'm drinking my second cup of coffee right now. My last stream, I don't even think I mentioned this, but I drank 2 cups of coffee on that stream, and I think I did complain about indigestion during the stream, but like, yeah, afterwards it was not fun. I was up all night, so I'm hoping it's not going to be that way this time. I should have probably learned my lesson from that last one. But here I am doing it again. I'm hoping that now that I have some food in my stomach, because last time I didn't really have food in my stomach, that it'll be better. So we'll just see. I'm not gonna drink all this coffee for sure. I'm gonna need a little bit though, because again, I am really fucking tired today. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's see if we can just fast travel directly to the armory with the hotkey. See how this goes. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Thursday, good week, and everything. You know, I may end up starting that new channel I've been talking about this next week, potentially. I'm actually getting, you know, trying to get a logo made right now. I actually found somebody who can make one for me. But, yeah. I'm still kind of unsure if I'm going to go this route because the specific person does charge quite a bit. I mean, to be fair, their work is absolutely phenomenal, and they're really good artists. But again, that's the one downside, is that, you know, it's more money. So I did have a look around on Fiverr, and I have somebody who I can go to as a kind of like a backup if I end up not wanting to do this, because I'm still kind of thinking about if I want to go through with it, especially for a channel that's not even started. Like, my girlfriend brought that up. It's like, should I really go through with this, you know, like spending so much money on this channel that's hasn't even, like, I haven't even started yet, that has 0 subscribers, you know, like, do I want to do that? Because I do want to go all out on this channel, and I'm really going to hopefully try to grind it out when I start it, but I don't know. I'm probably getting a little too carried away, you know? Also, I should have just... Why didn't I use the hotkey to teleport me in? I don't know why, but... Got a little sidetracked. Anyway, any games you guys have been playing? Have you guys... any of you guys been playing Borderlands 4? I think it was it Morgan who came in? Was it last time and told me that he beat Borderlands 4 with his cousin like over a weekend, which was kind of crazy to me. Let's see what we can get here. I should probably turn on the Vault Hunter challenges mods, make things a little bit more interesting here. Oh well. Yeah, if you guys have anything like you want to ask me or talk about, this is a good time to do so. Ooh. Nice. Since this was so last minute, I didn't really get to think about what I wanted to talk about in the stream. I mean, to be fair, I don't normally go into these streams thinking about what I want to talk about. I mean, I guess I kind of do sometimes. Sometimes I'll jot shit down, like certain topics I want to delve into with you guys, but you know, I'm just such a go with the flow kind of person. But yeah, especially this time, I'm just like, this was like so fucking last minute, dude. That's a pretty decent Cobra, I feel like. Hope I can get something good here, man. Gotta move my mic a little bit closer. I pretty much put my mic as close as I want to next to my face without it looking weird, because I mean, you guys can't see it, so. Normally there's like a big shadow that's like casted over my face when I move the microphone really close to my face, so I don't have to worry about that now, at least in this stream. And don't worry, I'm not gonna like, you know, like I'll most likely use bring my webcam back in the next stream, probably, so we'll see. It just depends on if I stream again this weekend. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to. I do, ooh, that's a good Hellfire. I do want to apologize about that, by the way, just the, hold on, do I have, let me just check, do I have a good Hellfire? Because that might be worth picking up for me. I do want to apologize for, I feel like the lack of streams. You know, I've only been streaming like once every weekend. Normally I've actually been kind of doing it twice every weekend for a while. So I'm definitely regressing a little bit, but you know, I'm hoping that soon, especially when I start this new channel, you know, I'm gonna be able to get back kind of in the swing of things, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've kind of been going through a bit of a hard time lately, you know, with my mental health and everything, so that's why I haven't been streaming as much. But like I said, hopefully that new channel will, and just hopefully some, you know, taking some time to myself, because that's another reason. I need to chill the fuck out, man. Honestly, I've been pretty stressed lately, so that's also a big factor. I mean, there's a variety of things that contribute. Let's see, what was I even fucking doing, dude? Oh yeah, I was dumbass. We got this Hellfire. Yeah, that's this one's I think a lot better. Take that. I hope. I didn't really look at it that much, but I hope it was better. That's going to be embarrassing otherwise. One of these days I'll get to playing Ballistic NG. One of these days. That's the soundtrack that's playing in the background, by the way. Have not played this game. It looks really fun though. Looks like Redout, basically, like a... What do they call those racing games? Like the anti-gravity racers. Similar to like F-Zero, I think that's another one. Look at this ogre though. I want to say I have a better ogre, but again, I don't even know. I could check. I'm honestly not that worried about it right now, though. Phantom, how you doing? Welcome on in. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're doing well. Good sir. Or madam. Got a double rebel. Ooh, I'm gonna take that. I don't know how good it is, but I mean, the fact that it's double, I don't even think I've found a rebel yet on this character, so. Rebels, I feel like, are kind of rare for me. I don't know. They're one of the legendaries I just don't find very much of, typically, so. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just because their drop chances are lower, or if I'm just unlucky. I just feel like I don't find a lot of those. Earthquake, another Cobra, interesting. 2 Cobras in 1 run. 2 girls, 1 cup. I've almost been following for 10 years. That's sick. Dude, that's awesome. You've been following for so long, man. Like on Twitch, or I'm seeing you're on Twitch. Like, have you been following me on Twitch for almost 10 years? Holy shit. I mean, even if it's, you know, Twitch, really? Holy shit, dude, that's awesome. I don't think I've, you know, I see a lot of people come in here who tell me they've been following me for that long on, like, YouTube, but Twitch, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Thanks so much for sticking around, man. Always awesome to see people who've been around for that long. Thanks for your support. Your Twitch used to be Shadow. Oh, yeah. I also kind of recognize your name now as well. Have you been in here recently? Let's see, Bulldog. That's pretty decent. Fuck. I'll look. I'll look. I'll give in. This one time. I'm just fucking so lazy, dude, when it comes to going through my inventory, which I feel like is kind of valid given that, like, my inventory is a little bit stressful to go through. I have just so much stuff. I need to really put away a bunch of this stuff, and also I need to go through this. There's a bunch of these, bunch of weapons in here I probably don't even want right now, so I need to go through it. I've been saying that for a while. What was I looking for? The fuck was I looking for? Bulldogs. Shit. That would be in here somewhere. Not seeing one. Sun blinds. I don't think. Yeah. Nice. Didn't even have one. That's actually, I think, pretty good as well. Just like that. See, this is why I tend to be farming more with Mordecai right now. It's just because he's still, like, he still needs a lot of gear, you know? Oops. A lot of things he doesn't have in his inventory. Despite my very large inventory, yeah, there's still plenty more to put in there. You know, I wonder if having my inventory capped out at like 1,000, I need to like change that. That's something I did a long time ago. I probably could lower that by a significant amount. Like, honestly, like 500 or 400 or 300 or something. I don't know, something like that would be better. I'm not sure. I don't think 1,000 is fucking necessary, honestly. I don't think, you know, I'll ever reach that number of things in my inventory unless like I intentionally just pick up everything I find just for lulz. Like, yeah, I just don't ever see myself hitting that number. Yeah, a few times. I remember trying to watch a lot. Oh yeah, dude, I remember. God, that was forever ago. Dude, speaking of Code Vein, I know that Code Vein 2 is coming out. I don't think I've really talked about that. Have I in the stream? I don't know if I have since they announced it, but I'm really excited about that. I'll probably stream that when that comes out. That'd be pretty fun. I need to go back and revisit Code Vein, like the first one, at some point. There's also this game that like looks really similar to Code Vein that I'm interested in. It's called AI Limit. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but yeah, very, very similar. It has like the same kind of anime art style, you know, Souls-like gameplay and everything that Code Vein has. It's one I'd like to check out. Maybe I'll stream that too when I get it. I noticed TCD, he actually picked that up on the Steam sale. I wasn't originally going to get anything on the Steam sale, but I did end up getting a couple things just because I was like, you know what, why the fuck not? There's just, I should get something, at least something. There wasn't really anything like in particular that I really needed. And there's a lot that I want, but nothing that I really needed. So I just jumped on like some of the more cheap things, like Mortal Kombat 1, or is it Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat 11? I don't remember. I think it's Mortal Kombat 11. That was only like $2, I think. So I was like, why not, you know? I'm not like the biggest Mortal Kombat fan. I mean, I love like some of the older ones, like was it Armageddon? But I haven't played like Mortal Kombat in like forever. So, but I was like, you know, that's a really good deal, given that game's normally like $60 or $70, I think. So, and then also I got the Outer Worlds, the first Outer Worlds game, because that's something I want to play at some point because the sequel's coming out. It's been one I've actually been meaning to play for a while. I just didn't own it until now, so that was only like $10, I think. And that's pretty much all I got on the Steam sale. Not very exciting, I know. I mean, even though I want to play fucking jeez, how could I forget it? I literally just said the name of it. God, Outer Worlds. Sorry. See, I tell you guys, I'm tired. Even though I want to play that, I'm not like, you know, in desperate need to play that right now. But again, I just figured I'd pick it up because I figured I should probably own it, you know, for when I do want to play it. So, and it was a good deal. So, did you guys get anything on the Steam sale? Anybody here who's got Steam get anything? Ooh, look at that Needhog though. But I wish instead of Outer Worlds we got more Fallout New Vegas. That would have been cool. I mean, a lot of people seem to want like New Vegas 2. I don't think we should get a New Vegas 2. I think like, you know, well, obviously at this point, I think Obsidian, or the developers who made New Vegas, are not even really at that studio anymore. I could be wrong. There might be like a few people, but I think the Obsidian that we knew then is not the same Obsidian we know now. Which is why I hate when they like posted the Outer Worlds 2 trailer, or one of the trailers, they were like, from the developers of Fallout New Vegas, you know? It's like, not really though, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure a lot of people never fucking touched New Vegas. Never worked on it, so, like, that's another thing. It's like, do we really want that? Because it's probably going to be like Bethesda doing it, which, I don't know, man. Them doing a New Vegas 2. I mean, I guess we're kind of getting a New Vegas 2 in the sense that, you know, the Fallout show is going to New Vegas in the second season. Speaking of, are you guys into that show at all? Any of you who likes the Fallout show? I personally enjoy it. My girlfriend and I, we watched the first season. We enjoyed it quite a bit. Let's see, I do have a destroyer. Well, no, that's a destroyer. Needhog. I got a fire one. And then this one. I think that one's better though than this one. So many to choose from. Pandoran Fox, how are you doing, man? Good to see you again. Not a Steam sale, but I've been getting a whole bunch of older games I miss now that I have a job. Hey, there you go. That's what I've been doing a lot of, man. I've been going back in time, dude, and playing like so many games from my childhood, and just games that I, you know, missed, and playing, you know, growing up. I'm such a nostalgic fucking person. Like, I just I don't know, man. I'm all about that nostalgia, you know? Hence why I also collect like retro games. Like I have like a retro game collection and everything. I still need to show you guys that, by the way. I'm pretty proud of it. But you know what I've been playing, and I'm not ashamed to admit this. I'm really not, but I've been playing, believe it or not, I've been playing Call of Duty on the DS lately. Yeah, you heard that right. Now, to be fair, I have played these like as a kid, so I was kind of feeling a little nostalgic. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to try these again, you know? And I was honestly going into it thinking they were going to be shite, you know, because as a kid, I don't really particularly remember them being that amazing. And they're really not at the end of the day, but I think I was super spoiled having like, you know, having the console versions, like, you know, so going to playing the DS versions alongside the console versions at the time were like, it was like night and day, right? And so I don't think as a kid I really appreciated the DS version, so going back and playing them again as an adult, like, I'm actually really enjoying myself. I'm going to be honest. I started with World at War, and now I finished that, and now I'm going through Modern Warfare Mobilized. I skipped COD 4 just because I think COD 4 looks a little rough, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. There's just certain things about it that... I mean, it is their first time making a Call of Duty on the DS, so I don't blame them, but... But yeah, they're surprisingly fun. I'm actually playing them on a genuine DS, 3DS actually, to be more specific. So you know, having the touchscreen controls and actually using like playing it how it was intended, you know, is a lot of fun. I thought I was gonna hate it, I really did, and you know, again, it's not perfect. Like it really isn't. Like they have flaws, but they're pretty fun, and they remind me of the PlayStation 1. They just have like this PS1 kind of vibe, you know, with the graphics and everything. And I could really appreciate how, for the time, especially like the graphics on a DS were really fucking good. Like the environments are actually a little more detailed than I thought in certain areas, and something I just would not have picked up on as a kid. You know what I mean? As a kid, I was too focused on how the graphics were fucking shite and like how the game just was such a fucking mediocre mess compared to the, you know, the console versions. I mean, I still had fun with them. I especially had fun with like the zombies mode on Black Ops on the DS, which is you guys, yeah, that zombies mode, man, is interesting. But it's so cool. I love it. Oh, you're into the Fallout show, Phantom? I've been playing a ton of Fallout 76 and prep for Season 2. I know my girlfriend has, and we actually just started a Fallout New Vegas playthrough again, going through that in preparation. Which has been fun. Going on DS is not what I was expecting. Like, in a good or bad way. I'm assuming, like, not what you're expecting in a good way. Like, I really thought, like, going back to those and playing those was just, like, a terrible idea. I'm like, what am I doing, man? Like, going out and... I actually went and, like, online and on eBay and bought, like, physical copies with the case and everything for them as well. I kind of went all out, and I was like, you know, is this going to be a waste of money for me? But no, I've actually genuinely had fun playing them. And I'm not ashamed to admit it, okay? If you just take them for what they are, at face value, you know, if you really don't compare them to the console versions that much, like they're pretty fun, despite some flaws, you know. Hey, what's up, George? You have the DS version of Black Ops, nice. That zombies mode is truly something, I know. I think you like died in one hit or something. Wasn't like that? And there's only like 4 maps and they're super small. But just I don't know, it's just so charming that they included their own little zombies mode, you know? And I like how different it is. I think it's cool. Wow. Nice. Bunch of pistols. How you doing though, George? Good to have you. Just 1 second. Here guys, I'm gonna deal something in the chat real quick. I don't know what it is with these bots, man. They're so annoying though. I've been watching my buddy Cold Look Game Therapy, which by the way you should go follow him. You know, I'm gonna pop a link in the chat. Shout him out. He's a super small channel. He does streams and whatnot. I personally know him in real life. We go back. We actually have some history, but yeah, you should check him out. Cold Look Game Therapy. But I was gonna say, like, he also deals with the same bots. That's kind of what reminded me of it. Kind of a funny way to remember, you know, to remember his channel and to shout him out. But yeah, he's awesome. You guys should go follow him. Let's see. He actually shouted me out with his last stream as well. I was like, you know, I need to shout him out, man. Got 250 or 245 subs. Does a bunch of streams and stuff. I'll link him in the chat here. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Just go check him out. Hold on, I missed some comment here. Let me scroll up a little bit. A bunch of Need for Speed games, Borderlands 1 Enhanced, Wonderlands, Doom 2016, Eternal, DMC Reboot, and 5. Oh, you got all those? Is that where you got those on the Steam sale? I'm assuming, Pandoran. Again, I'm sorry it took me so long to get to that message, but I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Right now I'm chilling playing Ghost of Tsushima. I've heard good things about that game. Aren't they making like a sequel? Or did they make a sequel? I have no idea. But I haven't really been keeping up with the PlayStation exclusives, to be honest. I mean, I don't have a PS5, so can you really blame me? But I don't know. Is Ghost of Tsushima a PS5 game or is it PS4? I don't know. But regardless, yeah, the last PlayStation exclusive game that I really fucking, like, gave a shit about was Bloodborne. Which, by the way, we need Bloodborne on PC. I know that's, you know, already been said like a bajillion times by other people, but that would be amazing. I know technically you can play Bloodborne on PC via, like, emulation, I think. Like, somebody got it so you can play it, like, at fucking 60 plus frames, I think. I would do that myself, but I just don't fucking know how to do it, man. Sounds like it might be a little complicated to set that up. I just feel like, you know, given how badly people want it, you know, it's just, I don't see why Sony isn't doing that, you know what I mean? Literally all they have to do is port it over to PC and, like, make it 60 frames per second at least, and people will be happy, man. It doesn't even have to be like this fully fledged, you know, remaster with, like, updated, you know, graphics and everything, you know. It could just be the very, like, basically the bare minimum when it comes to a remaster of sorts, or a port, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. I made you a mod on my Twitch, even though I don't stream. Hope you don't mind. Oh yeah, dude, for sure. I appreciate that. I still need to figure out my mod situation. Haven't done that yet. I'll definitely have to look into modding some people, especially on my new channel when that comes around. So you're definitely an option. But again, there are going to be some rules, you know, some. Oh, I need to really fucking. You know, make like a fucking. I don't know if I want to say like a spreadsheet, but, you know, just I want to make like I need to make something. I need to jot this stuff down, and if it's just like no, you know, notepad. I don't know. There's just certain things I really need to get around to doing, and that's one of the things. Getting some people together and seeing who wants to be a mod on my channel. You know, I don't know how that works, that process. Normally mods have just kind of, you know, I've just modded people throughout my streaming career, just kind of willy-nilly. I mean, some of them are like genuine, like, you know, like TCD obviously like makes sense, or Oogie. But like I've also like had some mishaps in the past where I've modded the wrong people. So that's another reason I need to like establish some, like I said, some rules and stuff. So they did sort of make a sequel, but at the same time, Ghost of Yotai is its own thing. Is that how you say that? Ooh, look at that! Control. Or no, that's a Laylapse. Oh my god, finally a Laylapse on this character. Thank god. Dude, I like that in Unforgiven. I can't remember if I have a Master one on this character, but I'll take that. Yeah, I'll definitely consider it, George. Hopefully you don't mind me still calling you George. I know you're on your Twitch account, but I'm just so used to calling you George. Yeah. If you want, I can refer to you by your other name, though. You have it on PC. I've emulated Bloodborne. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, I bet, dude. It sounds like I've looked into it a little bit. Oh my god, a double bitch. Holy shit. Yes. And that is a good fire rate. I'm gonna take that. That's a good find. I like that. Can't go wrong with a double bitch. Double the bitches, baby. Rhino. Nice. Don't think I have one of those. I have so many playthroughs started on several games, though. Yeah, dude, I relate to that. I gotta go back and like finish. I've been trying to be better about that. I think I've mostly succeeded in just starting when I start a new game, you know, actually finish it. But I still struggle sometimes. But yeah, I used to like be a lot worse with that. I used to start like a bajillion games at once. I mean that also was when I was a kid with like hardly any responsibilities, you know, so it was a lot easier to do that back then. That's another thing, you know. I have to like manage my time better as an adult, obviously. Oh, it's actually bad on SMGs? I did not know that. Really? Even with the case of the bitch? I feel like double the headshot damage, because that's essentially what you'd be getting, right? If you can land both. Both bullets, you know? In an enemy skull, like, you know, that would obviously deal double the crit damage, right? And it already has high crit damage, so I would assume that would be better, but maybe not. Alright, let's go again. Okay. Ammo costs. That makes sense. It makes sense. There's definitely some drawbacks as well. Oh, really? Less damage per bullet. Okay. I did not know that. I did not know that there was less damage per bullet though. Interesting. Honestly, Microsoft, Windows 11 up their asses. Dude, I hate Windows 11, man. I've gotten like more used to it, but I still fucking hate it, dude. Just bring me back to Windows 7, man. Windows 7 was the best, in my opinion. You guys remember the travesty that was Windows 8 when that came out? Yeah, it definitely took some getting used to you know, switching from Windows 10 to 11. Not really in a good way either. Like, I kind of just deal at this point, but it just feels like Microsoft, honestly. I mean, there's other things, obviously, a lot of other things probably wrong with it, but for me, I hate like how they changed a lot of like the UI elements and stuff. There's a lot that just kind of is different for no fucking reason, in my opinion. It reminds me of how, like, on the Xbox, man, like, the UI is just, it's so garbage, man. I remember trying to browse for a game, like a specific game on the Xbox, like, the other week, and it was just such a pain in the ass. I ended up spending more time looking for the damn game than actually playing it, I think. It was just such a hassle. I mean, for one, like, when you searched it, like, it didn't even pop up in the search results unless you searched the entire thing, despite other games in the same series popping up. It was really weird. It's like they didn't want me to fucking see the game or something. It's so fucking weird. I don't know. Why is it that, like... And this also applies to video games too, man. Just, why is it that UIs in games are just also just not good? And a lot of these, like, mainly like AAA games, you know, that have been releasing.
So many to choose from.
I'm gonna finish Ghost of Tsushima first.
You want me to share, huh?
May have to upgrade in a few days. Oh man. What are they at? Are they ending support or something at this point? I don't know. I remember, like, yeah, when I got this new PC, I kind of was forced into that. Which again, I mean, it's... I don't know. It's not as bad as, you know, like, because again, I think it's just because I've gotten used to it, to be honest. But yeah, I still don't like it. Still a lot I don't like about it. Gun size gearbox gives them always outweighs the good. Interesting. Like, are you just talking about SMGs, or are you just talking about, like, in general? The weapons. The NXE dashboard for the 360 was my favorite. I do not. What is the NXE dashboard? I may know what that is, but I also don't. Is that just the dashboard for the 360, or is that just like a specific one? I loved the 360 dashboard. Man, I'd love to like boot up my 360 just to look at the dashboard, man. Just because it's like so nostalgic for me. Also, like back when dashboards and stuff and UIs had like charm, I feel like, you know, like if you compare the 360 dashboard to like the newer dashboards we have on the newer Xboxes, like it's just night and day. Or even like you go back in time further, like in the original Xbox, dude. Holy shit. For me, a big difference too is like if you look at the 3DS and compare that to the Switch when it comes to the UI and everything. Yeah. Sorry about that. What was I fucking saying? I don't even fucking know. Oh yeah, the UI. If you compare the UI from the Switch to the like the 3DS to the Switch, it's night and day, man. Like whenever I boot up my DS, dude, or my 3DS, I'm always just like, there's just something about the menu, you know what I mean? Just how fucking cool it is. Just browsing your games, you know, is actually kind of entertaining and cool, you know? Whereas like the Switch is like, it's just boring, dude. It's fucking boring. There's nothing special about it, you know? Let's see. Who was at the door? Oh, it was just my older brother. Wondering what I was up to. Let's see. The Borderlands 2 pistol double accessory is especially awful. And here I am thinking that the double accessories are fucking great this whole time. I mean, I still think they're cool, just the fact that you know, shoot twice as many bullets as you normally would, you know, but... Oh well. Damn it, Pandora and Fox. Ruined the fun. Spoiled it. I'm just kidding, man. You ever had the illusion that they were better? Hey, what's up, Morgan? Sorry, I'm super late. I was playing Cyberpunk. Oh, dude, you're good, man. You're good. Again, you never need to apologize, man. If you never show up, like I'm not like, you know, over here like, oh my God, Morgan. The fuck is he? He's always here. And he's not here this one time. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I totally understand, man. Excuse me.
So you want me to share, huh?
How's the... So you actually ended up starting another Cyberpunk playthrough? Morgan? Wow, look at the... Man. I was gonna say it'd be cool if all of these had at least one legendary in them, but... Three out of the 4 do, anyway. Of course, that's a class mod that's not even for my character. I hate when that happens. I mean, anarchies, though, are pretty fucking good. Like, let's be honest, though. I mean, I think that's just... Is that just a fact? Oh my god! Oh, dude, a fucking stalker! Is that... Hold on, I think... Did I already find a stalker on this character? Let me see. I feel like... Yeah, I did! And I'm pretty sure it was from the armory. Oh my god, though, this one's better, I think. Hold on. Pull this out so I can compare it properly. Yeah, it is. That's only a 5 damage difference. And look at that fire rate difference, dude. That's a big fire rate difference. Oh, hell yeah. Oof, that really tears through the magazine, though, damn. Dude, that's sick. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fucking awesome. I was going to be a little disappointed there, you know, if it wasn't better, but... I mean, still, pearl's a pearl, right? One of these days I'll actually find a nemesis for once in my goddamn life, dude. One of these days. Rapid rainstorm. You don't think they're all that special? Really? Come on. Anarchy's kick-ass. I also just, you know, I'm a little biased because I think, you know, SMGs that have a high rate of fire, that fire like a shotgun, I mean, that alone is pretty fucking cool to me. Like, it mixes two of my favorite weapon types, SMGs and shotguns, together. I mean, that's sick. You know, obviously you couple that with a high rate of fire, and it's like orgasmic, dude. I can't remember if these chests out here actually... I think they're not solid. I'm pretty sure they're just there for looks. I don't think you can actually open them, from what I remember. I actually covered this in one of my last videos. One of my 5 things you didn't know about Borderlands videos, which, honestly, not as obscure of a fact that I normally put. I think I even said that in the video. I'm like, this is not really something that... I'm sure that like a lot of people know about these, but it'd be cool if I could I get out there somehow? I don't know if I can. At least just through... Oh, maybe I could if I got on top of the building up here and stuff, which is possible. Maybe I'll try that for lulz. As long as I don't accidentally like fuck the mission up, so that's a problem. That's a problem. Or that would be the only problem, I guess, if I ended up trying that, you know? It sounds kind of fun. I'm going to try that real quick. I do have a neutrino. This should be relatively simple to get up there. I'm not really worried about the process itself, but I'm just curious now. I'm pretty sure I have been back there before, but it might be kind of fun. There's like a little intermission here, a little break. Just from farming the armory, just kind of dink around a little bit. I don't know why I say dink around. I think the correct term is like ditz around.
Hey, Angel, does the ground
All right.
work with the grenade thing yet?
There we go. Oh god. A nice fucking shot, Nox. Okay, this is bad though. I don't think... See, the problem is the collision when it comes to this stuff. It has like a weird barrier on it. I can't even go this way. Won't let me. So I've got to find... Let's hope this fucking works. Yep, see, I knew it. That's a problem. God. That is a issue. Right here. There we go. Sometimes the collision hitbox with the neutrino is fucking jank. See, now I'm out of grenades though. Wait, actually. Oh, I'm not playing as Mordecai, or Roland, so I can't. I thought I was playing as Roland, so I can't regenerate the grenades. That you just go through. Hold on, I'm gonna get out, I think... Yes, I have a quarterback. That means I'll regenerate grenades very slowly, but I still regenerate grenades. Actually, that is not slow at all. Holy shit. Why did I think it was slow? What's wrong with me? That is fast.
Gravity. More like gravity.
You're right. Am I right? I don't want to go over there. Wow, this looks kind of cool, huh? Ah! Oh. Shit. See, I don't want to even get over there, dude. Like, I don't even... Where's the spot where this would turn in? I mean, it's just right there in the center, right? I think I'm in the spot where... Wait. Hold on. No. How can I get in there? Is this death? Oh. Come on, man. Really? Looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I really explored too much out of this map. At least only, I mean, really only to get inside the armory from that way, but... Make sure I'm good on the map. I'm just seeing where this goes. If it just... I think it just loops around. I don't know if there's really any way to get in there, though, from here. I thought there might be, but... You're doing a corporal life path run. Doing a pistol sniper build because I haven't used either much. Hey, there you go. Dude, I think on my last playthrough I was using a pistol build. And oh man, it gets crazy, dude. Like some of the skills you get are freaking nuts. Ah, what do you guys think? Where should I go? Let me just look over here again real quick. I really wanted to get in there. I swear I've been in there before. This is why I really need like a no-clip mod of sorts. I wonder if that's a thing. I'm sure I could get that at this point. Oh wait! What's this? Oh no! I don't even think that takes me where I want to go though, but look, there's like a little, I didn't even notice this before. It's like a little opening. Oh! Yeah, that's just outside still. Oh no, get stuck. It's not what I want. I'm thinking it's like I gotta get below the map. Oh, that's gonna be so tricky. How am I gonna get there, guys? Oh, fuck me, dude. Is that kind of like a slanted wall a little bit from this angle? No! I was just seeing what's down there. I think that's just nothing. Oh god! No, we're good. Okay. Whew. Thought it was falling off for a second. The collision for grenades. I know. It's like with rockets too, man. The same thing applies to rockets as well in this game. It's something I absolutely fucking hate about this game. If there's something you want to know, you know, if there's something that that I hate about this game, it's that. It's the collision for things like the rockets and whatnot. There might be a way up there. I'm not just gonna see what happens if I go down here. Oh god, I didn't go far enough. Oh my god, there's collision. Holy shit. Ah, see, this isn't, yeah, I'm not even in the right area. What the fuck, man? Interesting, okay. Yeah, I'm just not, this isn't right. Is there collision over there? I doubt it. Hold on, there is. Well, wait a minute, hold on. It looked like there was. I mean, technically you can still, like, hit something and there just isn't collision for the player. I don't think that would make sense. I don't know why that would, but that'd be kind of cool, huh? That looks weird. That's like, oh yeah, that's like the giant, it's the back of that giant, lance helmet in the armory. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. What if I land on that pipe? Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Excuse my language. Oh boy, it might be easier, yeah, to fall onto one of these and then go down. Or we're just gonna go for it. Ah! Okay, that literally takes me to nothing. I'm just seeing if they're getting a good look at it underneath the map here. There's really no way, as far as I can tell, from out here to get in. I mean, I'm sure there is, but I'm not seeing it, you know? Fuck. There's that box over there. That's a spawn box, I think. My friends and I always used to glitch out of the map to try to get into that. It's really weird if you do, by the way. Alright, yeah, I'm dead. I'm looking. No! I never die! Honestly, hold on. How does Borderlands 2 run on Windows 11? Or how well, I mean. It runs pretty well. I mean, you can see from my streams that I did on Borderlands 2, whenever that was like several months ago, that it ran really well, actually. I'm gonna give this like one more shot, then I'm gonna go back in the armory. Don't worry, guys. I know I'm just messing around. I don't know if this is very entertaining whatsoever to watch, but my curiosity got the best of me here. So let's go over here a little bit. So here's this, right? So what if I up here? Is there collision on this? That's cool. Interesting. Oh wow, that. Again, this is just one like enclosed, like giant enclosed box. I just don't know how the fuck you're supposed to get in there, dude. Other than the center, which I don't dare go over there because that's just gonna screw with the mission. Yeah. I'm probably gonna fall through this. We're trying. Oh, wow! Whoa! What? Have I ever noticed that there was a land spot up here? I don't think I have. That's weird. Did you guys know that there's a land spot up here? I'm sure, like, I mean, you could see it from down there, but I just feel like I've never noticed that. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember. Ammo consumption. Let's see, Morgan, or Anarchy's my personal favorite. Full time with mashers. I do acknowledge the downsides, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a personal preference as well. I mean, you could like or not like the Anarchies, you know, but like, I think we can all agree, you know, there are obviously downsides to using them. Damn, dude, have I ever been over here before? This is crazy. This is not fucking solid. Oh, it is. Look at this, dude. I've never been up here before. I didn't even know you can go up here. This is cool. Look at this view. The armory. It's awesome. Kind of hope the stream thumbnails, like, you know, defaults to this. I doubt it. Can I scale this? Imagine getting to the very top of that. Cool. I don't know how the hell I'd even do it, but. Is this all solid? Is this solid? Oh my god, it is. This is solid. Whoa, it's like black on the other side. Interesting. Interesting. If there's like any weird oddities outside this map. I'm getting a little carried away. I do apologize, guys. I don't know. I never thought to go up here before. I just didn't think there'd be any collision. Gonna cannon all that purple stuff as a radium. I know, like, what is all that purple stuff? I get, like, this whole environment's supposed to be kind of purple. You're just not really supposed to see beyond the certain borders. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, I kind of excuse it. Oh, look at this giant fucking bolt or whatever the hell this is that has collision. I'm pretty sure this, you can see one of these right directly outside the army. I think it's the same one, and I'm pretty sure you can scale that as well. I just, well, scale, I mean, quote-unquote scale. I don't think you could even really get up there, man, unless somebody, TCD made like a neutrino that just launches you fucking all the way up. I don't see any sort of way of getting up there. That'd be really fucking cool, though. Alright, well, it was worth trying. I'm gonna go back in now. Make sure I don't hit like an invisible barrier. I wonder why there's a random lance pod just crashed into here. That's interesting. Boom. I appreciate it, Morgan. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this one. I said at the beginning of the stream that, like, you know, I went into this, like, really fucking tired, and I still am. In fact, I'm actually more tired than I was. Despite having more coffee, it's just kind of going downhill, but yeah. It's definitely, more chill, I feel like. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. Also, I know I don't have my webcam up as well. I really do feel like the Ballistic NG soundtrack is such a good background soundtrack, in my opinion. I don't really feel like I've put it on too much in the past. At least in the background, I never really thought it would be like super good background, but background music, but it is. There's like a lot of tracks as well, which is nice. I don't have to worry about it looping like and getting like super repetitive as much. Quash, nice, that's cool. Can't remember. I'm gonna say I have a quash. Go on a limb and say I have one. Lady Luck, be kind. George, I can't remember if you said, I was just gonna ask you, like, what you've been playing. It's your third time playing through Wind Waker. Oh my god. Didn't you just play through, or were you playing through something else? I swear, like in the last stream you said you were playing through something else, but maybe it was Wind Waker. I don't know. Dude, I don't know how you do it, man. How you fucking are able to just stay in this like Zelda mood. You know? I wish I could do that. And fuck.
You want me to share?
I wish I was still hyperfixated on Zelda, man. I'm sure if I like booted up a Zelda game and started playing it though, I'd probably get back into that, you know? Sometimes I have to kind of just, you know, start playing something in order to get hyperfixated with it, which kind of makes sense, if you think about it, right? Although there are just times where I just like, something pops into my head and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like fun, and then it just starts like that. Usually it kind of starts like that, but sometimes I just gotta fucking just jump right in. Go against the grain a little bit, so to speak. Steve. Steve, take care of that guy. Hey-oh. Can't remember how many times he shoots. 3 or 4 times, I don't know.
So you want me to share, huh?
So you want me to share, huh? Wolf. Is that? Yeah, I like mine. Again, what Zelda games have you not played, George? I can't. You know, I know you haven't played. Those was it Oracle of Seasons or something and Ages, something like that. I haven't even played those. Was it Breath of the Wild? I can't remember what the other ones were. Have you played Zelda 2? Isn't that like a pretty like isn't that like the least popular Zelda game? Is it Zelda 2? I think a lot of people don't like that one, right? I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. I just know it's like different or something.
You want me to share?
Oh yeah, Skyward Sword. That was one you haven't played. I'm surprised, man. Butcher. Is that one that you want to check out? I would like to check that out. I know it's like, that's another kind of unpopular one, I think. I don't know though. I've looked into like, you know, gameplay of it. It looks actually kind of fun. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of, drink a little bit of water here. Just 1 second. You played Zelda 2 and hated it? Is that what you're talking about? What was I looking at? Oh yeah. God, I knew this would happen. Just getting indigestion again. I predicted this would happen again. Should have knew this would happen, given that I'm drinking 2 cups of coffee. Just like in my last stream, this happened as well. If it said earlier in the stream, it's like, oh, I hope that doesn't happen. And here it is happening. Okay. So I might end up having to end it here soon, guys. Unfortunately, I know I'm not even that far in. Yeah, I've only been going for like an hour and 15 minutes. It feels like I've been going for longer, but... What am I looking for? Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay. Sort by category, that's how I need to do it. Where's the shotguns? Butcher, I've got the Butcher Plus. May as well, we'll grab this one though, it's a non-elemental. Got a sickle, god. I could look in my inventory for that too, but I don't want to do that. Ooh, I will take that though. Like an explosive wildcat though? That's cool. I like the wildcat. It's not my favorite SMG, but I think it's pretty fun. You know what an SMG that I really like is the... It's not very popular, is the Gasher. I don't feel like the Gasher, you know, is like... I don't see a lot of people talk about the Gasher. I think the Gasher's a lot of fun. And it's one of the more unique weapons in this game because it's like a burst fire SMG, which is... That's not a thing in this game, so... At least without mods. I'm trying to think if any arsenal is a burst SMG. I don't know. I think there is. I think was it the Usurper? Like can switch between burst and semi-automatic. I don't know. I've not played Skyward Sword yet because getting my Wii remote set up on the Dolphin emulator is a bitch to do. It's a double bitch to do. Yeah, that sounds like a pain. That's actually stopped me from wanting to try to emulate some Wii games personally. Just like, how the fuck are you supposed to do that? Like, I think there's like a... You can get like a fucking custom sensor or something. I swear, you might even be able to just use like a Wii, like what, you know, sensor, whatever you want to call that. You know, that detects the detects your controller, the motion sensor, I guess. That's what it's called. You know what I mean. You might even be able to just use like just a one from like a Wii. I have no idea. That's why if I'm gonna like emulate a Wii game, I'd probably choose one that really doesn't rely much on the motion controls, or that lets you use like a gamepad, because some Wii games let you do that too, you know. Oh my god. Okay. I like what the Gasher stands for. I know it's really awesome. Gasher is underrated. One of my favorite weapons of this game, actually. I just think it's so cool. And it just, again, it stands out to me as like being one of the more unique ones. Also, I find it kind of rare too. Like, I don't really feel like I get Gashers very often, so a little bit hard to find. I actually played Super Mario Galaxy 1 with your PS4 controller. Oh, that's possible. Because that game, I think, relies on motion control heavily, does it not? Like exclusively, for the most part? Well, not exclusively, but... Oh, I don't know why that freaked me out. I'm like, why is there a pearl sitting there? Yeah, you have a Wii sensor bar for Dolphin. We can't figure out how to set up. Gotcha. Yeah, that's something that stops me too from messing with that. And if I were to emulate any sort of Wii games, it would be on my Steam Deck, which would make it even more complicated, I feel like. Wait a minute, hold on. .6, 2.8, man. That's kind of interesting. What are the chances of finding two Thumper Hellfires like right next to each other? Wow.
You want me to share?
If I remember right, doesn't the Gasher shoot multiple pellets? I don't know, I'm not sure if I have a Gasher on this character. I think? Does it shoot twice, 2 bullets per shot? I can't remember. I swear it does, though. I swear. It's actually been a while since I've even used the Gasher, to be honest, but I should use one. I should whip that out. Let me check. Let me just see if I have one on this character. I don't think I do. It's worth checking though, real quick, I guess. I have 2 of these. Both double. Interesting. Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately. Hold on, I have 2 of these. Which one's... Okay, that one's, I think, better. See, I really need to go through my shit. I probably should sell this stuff as well. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Getting money in the end game is just not even like a concern, to be honest. I can grab any of these things and just get tons of cash from it, you know what I mean? I don't know, is there anything you guys want to talk about for a minute? I think I'm done playing for now. I probably will wrap up the stream here soon as well. But I kind of want to stick around for another second. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, I still feel like chatting a little bit. Trying to think if there's anything that I can talk about. Do any of you guys know if it's worth it to pick up Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? That's a little random, but as some of you guys might know, I've kind of been, you know, in the Call of Duty mood lately. Playing a lot of the older games. And you know, I was kind of thinking about getting that Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. I just don't know if it's worth it, because I hate how it's like only the campaign. I wish I had Spec Ops. That's kind of a... I don't really care if it doesn't have multiplayer, because I don't... It's just like whatever. Probably gonna fill it with microtransactions anyway or something, so it's like whatever. But I mainly care about like the campaign and the Spec Ops and everything. But yeah, I'm sad it doesn't have Spec Ops. I still need to play through the Call of Duty 4 Remaster. I technically started it on my Steam Deck not that long ago, but I decided to just play the original on my Steam Deck because I just feel like it doesn't look as good on the Steam Deck. You know, if I'm going to play the remaster, I may as well have it look as good as it can be, right? Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I stopped playing it, and I'm going to probably play it on my actual PC where I can get the best quality out of it. Because, like, I don't know, what's the point in playing, like, a remaster with, like, better graphics if you know, like, you're not able to take advantage of that? If you can, especially, and you just decide not to for whatever reason. You've actually been replaying Manhunt. You love the atmosphere. I think you might have mentioned that, George. I swear you mentioned Manhunt. Was it my last stream? Yeah, I need to play Manhunt again. I never finished the first one. I finished the second one. Oops. And honestly, like, I used to have the opinion of, like, Manhunt 2 is better. You know? Like, at least I would thought Manhunt 2 is better, but I need to go back and replay them, especially the first one, because, again, I never finished it, so I can't really fully say for certain. You know, I'll probably think Manhunt 1 is better if I give it more of a chance. You know what I mean? So. Oh, God. The second cup of coffee was a mistake, man. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Should have saw this coming a mile away. I did, too. I mean, I did. I literally mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I'm like, this might bite me in my ass. And then here it is, biting me in my ass. That's okay, though. It was worth it to do this stream for you guys. I really wanted to stream tonight. I don't think without this coffee, I don't think I would have been able to get through the stream because, again, I'm just exhausted today, dude. Haven't been getting the best quality sleep the last few nights, so that's part of it. Also, just been hella busy. Just been really busy with stuff. Play the PC version. Is there a version on Steam? Is there a version of Manhunt on Steam? Well, I'm gonna look really quick. You see, I see like a random cursor moving around. Don't worry about it. Where's the store? Which button was it? Is there a store page? The fuck is it? DLC. Okay, there's not a store button down here. Sorry, I'm just in the Steam overlay right now. I'm surprised there's not. I'll click the DLC one then. That works. I could just, here we go. Manhunt. Oh, it is. I don't own that on here, do I? Wow. Interesting. Does not support Windows 7, Vista 7, or 8. Can I play this on a modern PC? On like Windows 11? It says it's playable on the Steam Deck. That might be kind of cool. I don't know if there's a lot of setup required though. Yeah, the Manhunt games are fucking cool, man. Also, I love how I like freeze Claptrap. I just realized that when I do that. I don't know if Claptrap was in the air the whole time. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, I technically have played Manhunt 2 on PC before. In fact, I've played the uncensored version of Manhunt 2. It's not for the faint of heart. It's pretty fun though. It always just kind of bugged me that like the game would like heavily censor the animations. Like you actually really miss out on a lot of like these cool animations when it's like so distorted. It really annoyed me. But yeah, it definitely like it makes sense kind of why they would, you know, at the time especially censor some of them, because they are pretty fucking brutal, dude. Like some of the most like insane kill animations I've seen in a video game to this day, I'd say still. So but that's why it makes it so cool. You know. I think, isn't Manhunt 2 on the PSP? I don't know if that's any good. I swear it is. I wonder if that's any good. I'm just texting somebody back really quick. Excuse me. It is on PSP. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I wonder if it's worth it. If it's is it just like a downgraded port of Manhunt 2? Like, is it? I wonder. I'll have to look into that. I'll look up like gameplay or something. I wonder if there's any sort of like reviews of it on YouTube. Manhunt 2 was on the Wii? No way. Really? I'm shocked that something like that would be on a fucking Nintendo console. I'm gonna be honest. Especially on the Wii, wow. I know Manhunt 2 isn't is regarded as like the worst game out of the two. But I don't know, I still think it has its charm. I know it's like I can't remember what was it, like the story that really makes it to. I think the levels are also a little bit more linear than the first game. I still think it has a kind of really crazy like atmosphere though. Like the first game, it's different, but you know it still has that atmosphere. It's just a little different. I don't know, what is it that people don't like about the second one though versus the first? I'm just trying to think. It's been so long since I've even played the second one, and again, I can't really compare it that much to the first one because I haven't beaten the first one. I just remember the first one being like more, from the little I played, and I could be wrong, I could just be misremembering, but I swear it was a little bit more like open with like the levels. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I swear, like at least in Manhunt 2, like some of the levels are pretty fucking like tight. Like there's like really tight corridors and shit, and like they're like some of them are a little open, some of them aren't. Again, I might be misremembering heavily because it's just it's been absolute ages since I've played these games, especially the first one. I was on the Wii, but they censored it to shit. Ugh. I bet. Oh, okay. Is it like a mod or something? That fixer you're talking about? Does that like make it run on PC? I wonder if that works with. Oh, the first game doesn't support controllers. Ew. I mean, there's workarounds for that on Steam, like the Steam Deck and everything too. I'm sure there's pretty much make any game work on the Steam Deck. Just if it doesn't have like, well, maybe not any game, but like, you know, there's you can really make a lot of games work even if they don't have controller support. I think you can even just do that on Steam in general. Like, you don't even have to have a Steam Deck. I think Steam just lets you do that on like any device, pretty sure. You know what I recently played? I can't remember. I probably have talked about it, but I played Splinter Cell. Like the first Splinter Cell, or not the first one, sorry, Chaos Theory. Because I was kind of in that, I was in a Splinter Cell mood for a bit there, and I only played through Chaos Theory. I need to go back and play through the other ones, but I played through Chaos Theory on my Steam Deck, which was cool. Like it looks really good on there. It felt really good, super smooth. But the controls, oh my lord, the controls sucked. That is one of those games where, like, yeah, you can get it to run. You know, you can get it to work on there. Because that game doesn't support controllers. I think it used to, like with like, I think if you have like a really old controller or something, but it doesn't anymore. Or I think actually it did and might still support controllers. It's just broken. I think that whole thing is just doesn't work properly or something. But anyway, so I had to use Steam, right? And somebody had their own little preset that I could use for it and everything, which that's good because having to set all that up manually and everything is kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, doing it on the Steam Deck was not fun. Well, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but like I hated how sneaking around felt, because unlike the you know, if you're playing on like a console or you actually have proper controller support, you know, you could just slightly tilt the analog stick to, you know, you can basically move it depending on how fast you want Sam Fisher to go and like how fast your movement is. You want, you know, like you can tilt the stick as far as you need to for that, or as not as far as you need to. Like I'm doing a horrible job at explaining this. I don't know. This is what, sorry, this is just my brain not functioning right now because I'm fucking exhausted. But hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Like, you know, like if you tilt the stick slightly, obviously your character's only going to move slowly, right? He's going to move slowly forward, and then you tilt it all the way, he's going to move faster. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm trying to say. It just didn't come out right, but so yeah, you can't do that though on the Steam Deck. So like, because you know, you just push the stick and it just goes in the set speed. However, you have to like set like a button to make it so Sam Fisher decreases or increases his speed. And I think that's just the way it is on PC anyway, like even with keyboard and mouse. It's probably not as jank with just like if you're using keyboard and mouse, because that's what it's intended for. But doing it on controller is a pain, because I remember I had to set like the back buttons on the Steam Deck to be like the accelerate and yeah, I think there was like one separate for moving faster and moving slower, I think. I don't think it was all in one button, but it was just annoying to have to do that. Like it kind of took me out. It made it less immersive. You know what I mean? Constantly have to worry about like pressing these buttons to adjust my speed. It just felt weird. Like I appreciate it being an option. You know, like it makes it playable on there, but it's also just not ideal, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, I think it's probably better if you have a mouse, because you just, use the mouse wheel. Again, that's how it's intended. So using like buttons on the back of your Steam Deck and like having to awkwardly click these buttons on the back to like increase and decrease the speed is a little weird. It's a little jank. It doesn't feel natural. So that is the only problem I had with it. Otherwise, it was a fun time. It was a fun time going through that game. First time beating it, by the way. It's just, that was annoying, and honestly kind of makes me not want to play the other games on the Steam Deck for that reason. So, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. I probably will wrap it up here soon-ish. Let's stay for another minute. But yeah, I do definitely need to get going soon. George, I do want to appreciate you for sticking around. Anybody else who's here who's sticking around watching? Appreciate it. I really do. Hopefully you guys have had fun. Right now I'm kind of looking back at the stream thinking like, man, do I regret doing this stream? I'm probably overthinking it as I tend to do. I fucking overthink everything, but right now I'm like, oh god, the stream, like, I don't know if it was that great, you know? But hopefully, you know, you guys have a different perspective, because like I said, I think I'm just too critical. I'm just overly critical about myself, so that's another thing. But that being said, I still had fun. I had a lot of fun today. I'm glad I did this. I mean, I literally just, you know, like I could have just not streamed today and wait till tomorrow when I felt more awake, but I just wanted to stream, man. I just wanted to do it, and I'm glad I did. You know, I'm glad I didn't wait around, because sometimes I get tired of waiting around, man. Like there's a lot of days where I want to stream and I just don't do it because of that, you know, because there's always something like, oh the fuck, I'm too tired today, you know, and that I just didn't want that to get in the way this time, you know. In the console versions, Cash feels more tanky. Oh, okay, hold on. You're talking about Manhunt. I have to look. Sorry, I got to look back at your other comment here. I was like, who the hell's Cash? Is that the... Okay, that's like the main character in Manhunt 1, right? Actually, it's full mouse movement over the camera, and Cash doesn't move like a tank. Oh, wow, so he... There's actually... It's not tank controls in the PC version? That's interesting. So only the Xbox, like only the console versions are tank controls? Because that's interesting, if that's the case. Wow. Are there really like other games that do that, to be honest, that have done that? In the past, like games that are tank controls normally, like on others, like on the consoles or whatever, and then like they have a PC version, or maybe it's vice versa that has that? Because that's interesting. I find that to be really, really cool, actually. But I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, because I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a tank or a game that's tank controls on PC. Yeah, in fact, I have no idea how that even works. I've never done it. I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure there's plenty of games that you can play that are tank controls on PC. In fact, I'm pretty sure like the OG Resident Evil games are on PC now, right? On GOG, GOG. I think they are, right? I need to get those, by the way. I wonder if they're any good. Like if they're good ports. That'd be fun. What do you guys think? Would you like to see me stream like the OG Resident Evils? I've already played through them, at least 1, 2, and 3. Not the original version of 1 though. I've never played the original version of 1. I played the remake of 1, which is still pretty close to. I mean, that's basically just like playing 1, like the first game. Although I think there are quite a few little differences. I actually have no idea, but I just know that like as far as like the gameplay, like both of them are tank controls. You know what I mean? Like they're pretty. It's pretty faithful, I think, of a remake. So, whereas like obviously the remakes of the later games like RE2, RE3, RE4 are they control differently. RE4 is, I guess, closest to the original in that sense, because that game was already a third-person shooter. Still with tank controls, though. The original RE4 had tank controls. It was just in third-person form. Like, over the shoulder. Man, I've been wanting to revisit Resident Evil 4 for a while now, man. Like the original. That'd be fun to stream. I know that, I can't remember who was requesting it. Was it you, George? I swear somebody was wanting me to go back and play Resident Evil 4 on professional. Like the original, because I started that. I'd probably restart it at this point, to be honest, just because it's been so long. Maybe I'll do that on the new channel. I don't know, but that'd be fun to do. Ah. What the fuck? The game just crashed. General protection fault. I know you can't see it. There's a crash message right here. General protection fault. I'm just sitting here. I'm not even doing anything. It's just on the main menu. It just crashed. That's weird. That is weird. I've never seen that before. Literally just didn't even do anything at all. I was just sitting there. Didn't press anything or nothing. That was weird. I knew it. I knew, George. I know you are also... I remember you were also requesting Neo, too. I haven't forgotten that either. I'd like to revisit that, too, on stream. I want to play a Souls game, man. Either a Souls game or a Souls-like on stream. I miss doing that. It's been a while. Maybe I'll get around to finally, like, you know, finishing a playthrough of Dark Souls 2 on stream, you know? Because I remember, like, a long time ago, I mean a long time, like 2017, 2016, I think around there, I did, I was doing a Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Back when, Ajax Killer was a mod. I think he goes by, was it Mikey No Likey now? I don't know. He used to go by Ajax Killer, which I still think is an amazing name. I still stand by that. I remember at the time I was like, dude, that is a sick name. I don't know why he changed it. I still think that, but yeah, when he was around, I remember that. Hanging out in the stream. I haven't seen him in a while. I used to have him as a mod and it didn't work out. But yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I just haven't seen him in a while. I think I have him on Discord though, as a friend. Let's see. Yeah, that as well. That'd be cool. I personally prefer the movement controls in RE5 to RE4. That's just... I know that's sometimes a controversial opinion. Let's see. The movement controls in RE5. Yeah. It's similar though, right? To 4? It's still pretty similar. Less tanky, right? Still kind of tanky though. It's like a hybrid between tank controls and non-tank controls, I think, right? It's been a second. You'd think I'd remember this, but yeah, maybe it's time to jump into some RE5. If it wasn't so late, I would. Maybe I'll do that in the next stream. Actually, maybe I'll do like another stream this weekend, do some RE5. What do you guys think? That would be kind of fun. It was fun when I did the... I'm pretty sure I went through like all of Mercenaries in like on stream in that game. I can't. It's been a while since that. It's like been like a half a year, I think, maybe more longer than that. But that was fun when I did that. Maybe I'll, because I still have to work on the Mercenaries Reunion. I think that's what it's called. There's like a secondary Mercenaries mode that has like Barry and fucking other characters like is it Claire? I don't know. I don't think Claire was actually in that. Thinking of the one on the DS. It's similar, but small differences add up. Also, I'm sorry that there's a black screen, guys. I just realized that. Fucking hell. I apologize about that. I'm just gonna put it on. Let's do the Be Right Back screen. Sorry about that. I just have something. I want to have some. You guys gotta have something to look at, right? Sorry about that. Just after the game crashed, I wasn't even paying attention. There we go. One thing that RE5 does that and this is a controversial take, but I don't like how you can reload your gun by like going into your inventory. I don't know, maybe I just, something I just never got good at doing. Because I know a lot of like pro RE5 players, like you can look up like RE5 combat like tutorial videos, and there's like they all talk about that, how you can like reload your weapon in your inventory, and it's like faster than reloading it like just like normal. But I don't know, I don't like that. I just feel like I like reloading my gun, I like that. It kind of takes me out of it too, like the it feels like an unnecessary extra step. I know I'm probably being weird about it, but I don't know. There's just something about it that just is like off-putting to me. And I'm sure I'm like one of the only people that fucking thinks that. Like I can see how it's like really beneficial and like that people would use that, right? Especially if you're trying to like really get some like really good times on mercenaries, or like getting some world record shit or something. I don't know, like speed running. But like for me, it's just like, I don't know, man. Oh, I love the inventory reloading. You've got it down. See, how though? I can't, like my brain just cannot comprehend doing it. I think I just need to like practice probably more. To be fair, I haven't really like practiced a lot with it. I don't know. Got it down to muscle memory. Pro tip, keep using your favorite ammo in your middle slot for quick access. I totally understand not liking it. See, like I'm not like trying to diss on it. Like obviously, like I see the appeal. Obviously, it's better than actually reloading the weapon. It's like faster. So I obviously see the strategy with it. It's just, I don't know. It's just like for me, like the act of doing it sounds a little like it, especially in the middle of a fight where it's already really crazy. Like in Mercenaries, it's just like it's a lot to like have to do for me in my brain. I feel like, but it's probably more simple than I really feel like it is. One cool thing about the inventory is you can do it in the middle of animations. So yeah, that's what people do. That's why it's faster, is like they tend to do it while you're like fucking like punching somebody in the face with Chris or something. That's when they usually do that stuff. I remember. Again, I've seen videos on this as well. I've looked up like combat guides, try to, improve my skills at RE5 and Mercenaries and whatnot. And that was one of the things that they always talk about. And I don't know, it's probably just because I suck. Just need to get good. I don't know, but maybe I'll eventually get it down. Anybody here like RE6? And just a lot of controversial opinions, man. I'm just full of them, dude. I swear, like every stream, I'm just always saying something pretty controversial. This is one of those things like, oh yeah, everybody here like RE6 because I like it. I don't even know if I said I like it, but I think you can assume that. I mean, I've said it many times before at this point. You guys probably already know that I like it, but yeah, RE6 I think it's fun. It's, that being said, I obviously find flaws in it, but like, I think it's a fun game. I think it's fun at what it does. Yeah, it's more of like an action like game with a lot more emphasis on explosions and like, just crazy shit, and like it's like an action movie, in a video game, like fucking Michael Bay directing it or something, like it's like that, but less horror elements other than I guess with Leon, but even still, like, yeah, I mean, look at the beginning of the game. It's just fucking bombastic, just shit fucking hitting the fan every 2 seconds. But I just think it's fun, man. I mean, the whole experience isn't like that either. I mean, like, once you get past that intro and you go into the first level, like with Leon, it's actually kind of slows down for a minute when you're going through that school. Or whatever, that college, university, I don't remember what it was, something like that. But that, like, that shit was like some classic RE stuff, man. Like, atmosphere. And again, Mercenaries, man. Mercenaries on RE6 is the best iteration of Mercenaries, hands down. I mean, the combat system in RE6 is fucking amazing. I think a reason why a lot of people don't like RE6 is because they don't fully understand the combat system. Which, to be fair, I didn't even understand it up until, like, I really started to get into Mercenaries. Like, after I had finished the game. That's when I looked up videos and, like, realized how much fucking, like, how much depth there is to the combat system. Like, it's absolutely insane how much. You guys should look it up, by the way, because it was like mind-blowing to me. Like, most of the stuff I didn't even know you could do. And I think, you know, the game, well, part of that, right, is the game doesn't even tell you that you can do these things. There's no tutorial whatsoever telling you that you can do all sorts of these, like, crazy little moves and stuff, you know, and, like, how a lot of this stuff works, how a lot of the mechanics work. There's nothing that tells you about it. So you probably just don't end up like me, you just don't really end up utilizing it. And I feel like the campaign especially doesn't really offer, like, that's what I like about Mercenaries, is it really takes that combat, you know, and you know, makes it shine, right? Like, that just, it works so well with that game's combat. Whereas the campaign, there's a lot less room, you know, to doing all these, like, crazy things, in my opinion. You know? I don't know. I can't fully explain, like, what I'm, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's one way to put it, I guess. Hopefully you know what I mean. Hopefully you're kind of getting what I'm saying. I like RE6. Me and my cousin played it through together. So yeah, I know that, like, it's also, I always see RE6 being, like, really, like, you know, if you play it with a friend, like, it's a blast. Like, that's another thing. Some people hate it playing through it single player, but, like, if you have a friend, like, it's a hell of a lot better. I do think RE6 is probably better with a friend. I've only done a little bit of co-op in the past. It would be fun to do a playthrough, like a full co-op playthrough, maybe on the channel one of these days. That'd be really fun. Let me know if any of you guys maybe want to try to do that. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can get somebody on board. But if you got, like, maybe I'll hit up, like, TCD. I doubt it. I don't even think he fucking cares about Resident Evil at all. I don't know. The only time he cared about Resident Evil was when RE8 came out. You know, the whole Lady Dimitrescu craze. The 9-foot tall vampire mommy or whatever craze. That was, like, the only time I ever saw him give a shit about Resident Evil. I still never understood that, by the way. And I am a man. Okay, and I'm a heterosexual, you know, straight man. So, like, yeah, like, you know, I do kind of get it to an extent, but I don't know, people were just fucking losing their minds. It's like people losing their minds to the girl in was it Stellar Blade? And, like, that's fine, right? Like, I'm not, like, over here, like, you know, it's like whatever, right? If you want to fucking jerk off, cool. It's just, it kind of is annoying when that's like all you see about the game. Like whenever I browse social media, like I still don't even know what the hell Stellar Blade is. I think it's an action game, like a hack and slash, but my impressions, like my first impressions of basically what, like everything I saw of the game when it came out and before it came out was like, there was this hot girl that you play as, right? With like skimpy outfits, and that's cool. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, that's all I saw. I didn't even really see the gameplay or anything, you know? Like I said, I still don't even know really much about it. I think at this point I know that it's an action game, I think. I don't know. Some people just lose their fucking minds about stuff on the internet. And again, I'm not denying that these characters aren't attractive, right? I'm not denying that, but I'm not over here like jerking my gurk, you know, to these. Man, saying jerking my gurk brings me back, man, to back when I had the white couch set up in my studio. Didn't you remember that? The white couch? AKA the cum couch. Was what TCD used to call it. Or everybody used to call it. That was like back when my streaming setup was first. You know, that's when I really started getting into streaming. That's when I had that, man. And I finally got a chair. But yeah, I had that couch for a while, and it was a very uncomfortable couch. I think I think my mom has that couch now. Don't worry, there's not actually cum on the couch. Oh god. Okay. I need to get going. I'm just fucking tired right now, man. Ugh. I'm feeling the effects. Oh god. Ugh. The Gooners, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've been Jesus fucking stutter. I've beaten it solo many times too. Oh, RE6? Nice. Yeah, dude, RE6 is, again, I think it's awesome. Is it like a pretty big departure from the Resident Evil, the departure from like the horror kind of roots of Resident Evil? Yeah, like the survival horror elements, you know, it's way more of a bombastic Michael Bay kind of action thing rather than like survival horror. But I still think it's fun. I think a lot of people tend to get caught up in the fact that it's not really as much as a survival horror, that it's just, you know, and that makes sense, right? Like, I can understand why some people don't like it, because, you know, obviously Resident Evil, to a lot of people, is, you know, supposed to be a survival horror game, not some fucking Michael Bay game, right? With a lot of explosions and crazy shit going on all the time. So, like, I don't blame people, but I don't know. I think just people got a little caught up in that, you know, didn't really see it for what it is. I tend to see things for what they really are. I don't I don't try to compare things. That's why I have a lot of hot takes, man, because I enjoy things that a lot of people don't. You know, because I don't get caught up in that shit. It reminds me of, like, something that just came to mind is like Battleborn. When Battleborn came out, a lot of people compared to like Overwatch and fucking hated Battleborn. But dude, I saw Battleborn for what it is, and really, Battleborn is not even like Overwatch at all. The only thing they have in common is the class, like they have classes, you know, different classes to play as. That's it, man. They're just completely different fucking games. Completely different games, man. I think the only reason people compared it was because Randy Pitchford, of course, had to open his big fucking mouth, you know, and compare the two. So like it's kind of his fault, you know, but it's just annoying. TCD, I know I've been shit, but dude, you unfortunately had to be one of those people, you know, that had to hate on the game, even though you played the game when it came out. We played it. We did a co-op playthrough together, and you actually, from what I understood, you enjoyed it. Unless you were just faking that, unless it was a facade. You know, you actually enjoyed it, and then all of a sudden, you know, people start coming out and being like, "Oh my god, you know, fucking, this game sucks. Overwatch is better," you know, and you jump on the bandwagon. Sorry, DC. Oh god. What's the stream without me making fun of TC a little bit? I love you, man. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm just, at this point, I'm just ranting and raving about who God knows what. I don't know. I'm not thinking straight at all. So I do apologize again if I've just been, you know, not explaining myself very well. Certain things, just things aren't, you know, I'm not articulating things very well. If I'm stuttering a lot, like I'm just, my brain is not functioning at all. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed though, regardless. And I think it's been a lot of fun. I've actually gone for 2 hours. Crazy. Holy shit. I'm just talking to you guys for like 30 minutes straight, I think. So anyway, I will let you guys go. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I want to thank you guys again for watching. Yeah, Morgan, it was great to have you, man. And George, I don't know if you're still here, dude. And anybody else who's watching, anybody else who's lurking in the background, appreciate it. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for the support and watching me just ramble and play Borderlands and everything. Just do what I do, you know. I do appreciate it. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will hopefully catch you guys on the next stream. Take care, everyone. Peace out.